The iPhone 17 is right around the corner. And if you want all the information about this new iPhone coming out in less than 2 months, then this video is for you. Drop back below, subscribe to the channel, let's get started. Oh my god, the iPhone 17 is almost here. As you know, the iPhone comes out every year on the second Tuesday of September. And this year won't be that different. So we are expecting the iPhone 17 in about 2 months, which is not that much time. And the iPhone 17 lineup, for the last 6 months, we've had several leaks about it, and we know almost everything. And we have reached the point where Apple has to finalize this product because it needs to start producing it in mass to sell it in September. So what are the new features? What are the new models? What can we expect for the iPhone 17? Let's start with the base model. The base iPhone 17 is going to be a disappointment, in my opinion. According to rumors, this is going to be a small release. It's going to have a 6.3-inch display, so the same size display as the iPhone 16 Pro for the base model, and this device is going to have 120 Hz. Finally, 120 Hz on the base iPhone. But this is not promotion. This is not promotion technology. This is going to be only 120 Hz. So expect poorer battery life, coupled together with the A18 chip, so the same chip as the iPhone 16, I think we are going to have some problems. The iPhone 17 won't be that big of a release. It's going to be focused on an AI phone, so the flagship AI phone from Apple is going to be focused on the AI features, and it's going to have around the same hardware as the iPhone 16. So the same chip, it's going to have a bigger display, a 6.3-inch display with 120 Hz, OLED display. So if you like that, if you like 120 Hz, then wait for the iPhone 17, but having 120 Hz with no promotion technology, no always-on display, why? Why would you buy a phone like this with the same price, the same chip as the iPhone 16? I don't think it's a good buy. But you choose which. Because we are going to have better models on the iPhone 17 lineup. We are going to have a new model. Yes, Apple is going to kill, or at least they are going to publicize less the iPhone 17 Plus, and they're going to release the iPhone 17 here. But in my opinion, they will kill the iPhone 17 Plus, and they will introduce the iPhone 17 here. This will be the thinnest and lightest iPhone ever. According to rumors, it's going to be 5.8 millimeters thick, which is around the same thickness as the iPad Pro with the M4 chip. This is going to be 145 grams, so less than 50% the weight, or around 45-50% the weight of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So it's going to be a very, very light device. It's going to be made of aluminum, and it's going to have a very, very small battery, 28,000 milliamperes, which is, well, compared to nowadays have 5,000 milliampere phones, I hope I don't get disappointed by the battery life. But again, this phone is going to actually rely on an AI mode for the battery, according to leakers, that is going to save your battery life via automatically disabling settings and features you don't need by the use of your phone. So an AI, Apple Intelligence, will track your iPhone usage and will track your usage, the way that you interact with your phone, timing, apps, everything, and it will optimize your battery. With a smaller battery, you need that. Again, Apple could also use the carbon silicon battery technology that we have seen in other Android phones, and this would actually increase the battery capacity on the same size battery, so a more dense battery. Let's see what happens, but this iPhone 17 here is going to be a big, big change and a new introduction to the iPhone 17 lineup. This is a very, very interesting phone. It's a very, very small phone in terms of footprint, but it's going to be big. It's going to have a 6.6-inch display, and this display is going to be 120 Hz OLED. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. This phone is going to sit between the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 17 Pro lineup. So it's going to be a choice for people that want a thinner phone and a smaller footprint, a more portable device, but with also the A18 chip and all the features that you can have. Again, this device is going to have only one camera. According to rumors, it's going to be a single camera iPhone with a 40 megapixel main sensor. So if you really care about the camera, then this phone won't be for you. In that case, you will need to go for the iPhone 17 Pro or 17 Pro Max. These phones are going to be camera phones like they are every single year. Insane the amount of capacity that Apple can put on these camera bumps. Again, we're going to have this same 3-lens camera bump. But according to rumors, we are getting a new design to this camera bump. And if you ask me, I think it looks gorgeous. On these renders, it looks awesome. It's going to be looking a bit different than usual. So whenever Apple releases a new design, everyone is crazy about it and want to have it because it means it's a new fashion trend, it's a new iPhone, and everyone knows whenever they look at it. So a new design is always a big thing for the iPhone, but coupled together, we are expecting bigger sensors for all the cameras. We are expecting a new MagSafe charger, standard, so a 50-watt MagSafe charger, which can include reverse wireless charging for you to be able to charge your AirPods on the back of your iPhone or to charge your Apple Watch or other iPhones. That would be pretty cool. Could also have a completely new design for the battery inside, so it could allow us to have bigger batteries with bigger capacities. According to rumors also, we are getting a smaller dynamic island. So with all in mind, it looks like the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max are going to be big upgrades, while the iPhone 17 is going to be a very small and iterative upgrade, and we are getting a new model, the iPhone 17 Air. As for the rumored colors for the iPhones, the base iPhone 17 is going to have a purple and a green color, and if you ask me, they look a bit dull, but at least according to rumors, we are still not sure. This is exciting because every single year, all the best colors come for the base models, never for the Pro iPhones. And this time, it's going to be no different. According to rumors, we are getting a new iPhone 17 Pro color. It's going to be almost like the Sierra Blue on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but a bit darker. Again, every year, it's all the same thing. Apple iterates on their colors. One year, it's a black. One year, it's a green. One year, it's a blue. But they never change. They never actually release anything new. With the Pro models, it's always the same dull titanium, black titanium, silver titanium, now the gold titanium, and probably a new blue titanium. Sierra Blue titanium, or light blue titanium. Whatever Apple wants to call it, it's going to be a light blue titanium with a very dull color palette. Other than that, I don't think we are getting anything new on the iPhone 17 Air. It's a completely new iPhone, so Apple is going to keep it simple. A black, white, and maybe a gold, maximum, nothing more. Because whenever Apple releases a new product, they keep the product lineup in terms of colors very simple and easy to distinguish. So, are you excited for the iPhone 17, 17 Air, or 17 Pro? If you ask me, this year I will get the iPhone 17 Pro, not the iPhone 17 Pro Max. A 6.3-inch OLED display iPhone with all the same camera capabilities as the Pro Max model and having the smaller dynamic island, that would be pretty awesome for me. With 50-watt wireless charging, oh my god, can't wait for that. And if Apple releases the reverse wireless charging, I will be very excited because now I can actually charge my AirPods or Apple Watch on the go. And that would be a pretty cool feature. In terms of upgrades for the chip on the Pro models, we are obviously expecting the A19 Pro, a new Pro chip that will be faster and more efficient every single year. But according to rumors, we are also getting some thermal upgrades for the iPhone Pro models. We are getting a vapor chamber technology, so it will allow us to have better cooling on those iPhones, which means your chip can run hotter for longer periods of time, which means it can run faster. So it will be actually a pretty big upgrade. Not because I need to play big intensive games on my iPhone, no, but whenever I'm recording videos outside, in the heat, that would be where this technology will shine. And I'm pretty much sure if you take your iPhone on your vacations, you will notice this problem with it. It will get warm very fast and it will waste huge amounts of battery. So if Apple can solve this issue, it will be a pretty big thing for me and a very big incentive for me to upgrade. We are not stopping here in terms of camera upgrades. We're also getting a new Tetraprism telephoto on the iPhone 17 Pro Max and 17 Pro, so a bigger telephoto, a 40 megapixel telephoto. I'm not sure, but if you ask me, I think Apple's going to do the same thing, the same trick that they do on the main lens, where they crop in on the 40 megapixel main sensor and make a 2x out of it. So if they do that on the 5x telephoto, we're also getting an optical 10x telephoto. And for that, I'm super excited. Well, I know that you want to know the prices for these phones. Well, according to rumors, we are getting the same priced iPhones. So the iPhone 17 starting at $799, the iPhone 17 Air $899, the iPhone 17 Pro $999, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max at $1199, so $200 more. Again, the same pricing structure. The iPhone 17 Air is going to replace the iPhone 17 Plus. It's a new bet from Apple. Again, 3 years for the iPhone 17, or at least the Plus model, 3 years or 2 years for the iPhone mini model. So Apple is experimenting with the fourth iPhone in the lineup. It's very difficult for it to catch on. Again, the base model iPhone is always a banger. The Pro and the Pro Max are always a banger. But that fourth model, that's a variable, very difficult to break. But I think this iPhone 17 Air is going to be it. So I'm very excited to actually review it when it comes out. The iPhone 17 Air, and this time, the iPhone 17 Pro, the smaller Pro iPhone. But let me know below which one would you choose, the Air, the Pro, or the base iPhone 17. Can't wait to make more videos on that device for you guys. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.